Evening, everyone. So, long-term or long exposures, normal photography. What's the difference? Well, normal photography, when you take a normal shot, it has a shutter speed of 1/500th of a second. That's like that fast, instant. Long exposure is longer than a fraction of 1/60th of a second. So, because of that, you get all the blurs, you get everything in motion, because the camera's absorbing it all. It's actually quite cool, like all these photos. They are not photoshopped at all, except for cropping. That doesn't count. And you can get amazing results. Now, I have light painting. Light painting, you have a figment of light, like when you have a flash, and you see this little plume of light where you're aiming it. But the camera doesn't see that. The camera absorbs it all. It's taking it all in. So when you have the light here, and then you're going to do a smiley face like this, the camera will see all that motion from the flashlight. It will not just be stationary. Okay, we got a dot there, there. No, it sees the entire curve. That's me shooting inside an Apple cam. That's long exposure because the light has to get into the camera so the camera can read it. It's actually quite cool. And the way I use light photography is my sister got me these plastic covers for my flashlight, so I could do light in all these curvy patterns, not just using white, but having multicolors, which is actually quite cool. That's me experimenting with an X-ray effect. Kind of freaks me out. I'm not sure if that's a good thing. This was actually taken at night, not dawn, not dusk. How I did this is you just basically have patience. You set up the camera, you use no flash, and you just leave the shutter keep on going. So it's like do, but it's absorbing all this light from all around it. So things can get lit up without the camera needing a flash. So you can mess with people's minds, like, you took this at night, yet it looks like day? You don't need Christopher Nolan to mess with people's minds. So, as I was saying about light painting earlier, you can just have patience and then do all these crazy patterns. How you do this? Grab a tripod, even this podium, and they will have the camera steady so you don't get blur. And you can just go nuts, like do a little dance and pretend you're having a mini rave, and then you get photos like that. Or have a creepy tree at night. Learn your slide orders. Or you can use glow sticks from Dollarama and then just have fun with your family and just toss them at each other, and then looks like two people are throwing glow sticks at each other, but because everything's being absorbed by the camera, you have all these swashes of color in the photo, which is quite awesome. There's another example, and it can be dangerous because glow sticks are pointy. Be safe. So you just need a stable surface, have plenty of patience, and do not bump the camera, because if you do, that crisp line you did like that will look, whoa. It will go all the way in the corner. A way you can tell long exposures at night compared to other photos where it's just really quick, look at lights. For example, that's actually a star throughout time. I bungee cord my camera before I had a timer. Do not do that. It's terrifying. 40 minutes of your camera might break. This one's actually quite cool. Strobe lights, the thing you see in fashion shows, I was in a dark room. I was walking down that staircase, so it was about a minute of exposure. So every 15 seconds, I just stood still, and then we put the color filament over the color, so it's not just white light, and then you get awesome stuff like that. Or even stars. That's the Milky Way. You can't see that at night because your eyes are like, I can't see this, but then a camera's like, oh, that's the Milky Way. And that's not the Milky Way. Or you can just, if you don't have a tripod or a flat surface, put the camera on the ground and dance in front of it like this. And it will come out like that, which I had a lot of fun. And then this, fire. Yes, fire is dangerous. Be very careful. Yes, thank you, Smokey. But if you do that, you get the entire fire strike. It's like those sparklers you get for July 1st. It's quite fun. Or lighting from beneath and putting in fire, which is what I did there, which is quite cool. Or even using the CD, like when you take out the CD in the middle, hey, let's watch this movie at 1 o'clock in bright. But if you use that for long exposures, you can get that shiny, and the shiny looks fun, not blinding. They sometimes can come alive to human beings. I am not a voodoo priest. Thank you very much.